Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Camps Chats on the Farm. I hope everyone is doing well out there, and I hope that my videos continue to help others, maybe motivate, inspire, just give some perspective. And that is kind of this week's approach, is I want to give some perspective on something that I use a lot of, and I thought maybe some of you out there could either use the information or maybe just it resonates with you, right? And that being the importance of list making. Now, for most of you that have reached that post-40 age, and some even before then, you're probably like me. You have to make a list sometimes. You need to make a list about where the list is so that you remember where the list is. I get it. Look, I make lists all the time just so that I don't forget what it was I was trying to do. That's normal. That's normal, but that's not the type of list I'm talking about right now. I want to talk about the importance of list making when it comes to striving to reach our goals, to set goals, to chase our dreams. It's very, very important for us to have those subtle reminders. Now, I started realizing the importance of this once I got to a point where there were several things that I wanted to accomplish, and I had a lot of irons in the fire. And so I needed to start making those lists. And the lists are kind of like a bucket list in a sense that they were an aspiration. You know, there were things that I wanted to do and things I wanted to accomplish. And the one thing that list did for me was it helped me to better prioritize. And that's what I really want to drive home right here for this week's message. And that be the fact that lists help you to prioritize. And it's not like you just do it once and you're done. Lists have to be continuous. It is an evolving situation. On a regular basis, you need to evaluate this list, and then you need to reprioritize. Many times we will set out with 10 different things as an example. And what is number one at some point may move down to number 4, number 5, and some other things take the place of that. That's why it's so important to write these things down. For me, myself, this is what has helped me accomplish not just degrees in school or particular events like a marathon as an example, or trips, family vacations like I was just on. We really had to write those things down and then go back to it and reevaluate. So for this next week, that's what I want to challenge you guys to. If you don't routinely make lists, I would like to encourage you to do that. It's much more than just a grocery list, right? So I'm talking about a list of life, things that you want to see yourself doing. When you write those things down and you go back to them and you look at it, it helps you to reevaluate what was important to you, why it's important to you, and is it worth your time and effort and money and sacrifice? Because anything worth achieving is going to take some sacrifice. So make that list. Check it twice. It's what Santa Claus does. Make a list, check it twice. Go through it, reevaluate, reprioritize, and move forward. Each and every day of our life, we kind of have to do that. I hope this helps somebody. I hope maybe it drives a point home. Sometimes I like to hear someone else say something I was thinking. It helps validate that. So if you've been writing lists, keep it up, maybe revise it some. My wife makes fun of my list. She finds them all over the place. What's this list for? What's this? Hey, it doesn't matter. If it's helping you get the things done you need done, I'm going to encourage you to do that. Make those lists. Plus, it really feels good when you check it off. All right, that's all I got this week for Camps Chats on the Farm. Hope you guys continue to like and share. Next week, I'm going to talk about some of those priorities and how we figure out what should be at the top versus the bottom, because there's some little tricks I use. Maybe it'll help some of you guys out there. Thank you all again. Be safe. And as always, be good to one another.